everybody, and welcome to Raven's Third Eye Tarot. I am your clairvoyant medium, Raven, here to give you guidance and clarity along your journey. If you are new to my channel or you're just now tuning in, welcome. Thank you for joining me in this little tribe and community. So today we are going to find out what the person on your mind right now is not telling you. This could be for romantic relationships, platonic relationships, and situations. So here we are going to get clear, honest messages with love and your best interest in mind. Before we get into this reading, I do want you to take a few mindful, deep breaths, connect to the moment, connect to this space in this video, tune in so I can better tune in with you and your energies and your person. Now that we are grounded and centered and ready to go, we can slide on over to the picker group. Hello, and welcome to the pick a card portion of your reading. Today we have 3 groups to choose from. I hope the lighting isn't too bad and you can see these cards. But group 1, you have Off-Worlder. Group 2, your card is Woodsman. In group 3, your card says Greed. Please, when choosing your group, use your intuition. Whichever group you feel called to the most, that is the group that is meant for you today. Once you have picked your group, you can click the description box below to find the timestamp to your group, and that will fast track you right to your reading. Hello. If you chose Off-Worlder, I hope you can see this card. This light is so bright. Can you see it? Yes. Then you are group 1 and this is your reading. So, listen, as you can tell, I'm everywhere. I really just needed to flow today, so we are freaking flowing. Let's go. I need to cleanse it. I'm just in a mood, so excuse me. But we are here to find out what the person on your mind right now is not telling you. This isn't meant to be malicious in any way or whatever. But this is solely to give you clarity, honesty, and all with love for your best interest in mind. So we are going to start with your Oracle card, and this was picked with the intent of finding out your person's current energies. This will also help you decipher whether this is the reading that is meant for you or if you actually need to go and pick another group. With this card being Off-Worlder, yeah. So I really get the heavy sense of extraterrestrial. Your person doesn't necessarily want to be on the ground right now. They don't want to be in their earthly life existence. They kind of want to hover above it, okay? For some, this is a protection mechanism. When I channel, I will stutter, mumble, and jumble up my words. So if that ever happens, please just know the messages are coming through. I'm just channeling. But it seems that they're really either distant from you, distant in their mind. They could be disembodying themselves a lot. They could be using substances that take them, in other realms. It disconnects them from their grounded earthly body and this 3D plane. So that is their current energies. I also want you to know, a message came through, please don't take this personally. If this is your person, this is a them thing. It's not a you thing. They aren't doing this in spite of you. They aren't meaning to do this to offend you, I feel. Oh my gosh, I just realized. I hope you can kind of see. I might try fixing that. But in the corner here, there's 2 little girls. And I didn't even realize that. These 2 represent you. And you are at a distance from them, again, in some way, shape, or form. And they are acknowledging this. That's what Spirit wants you to know. They acknowledge the space and the distance that they have created or that they are in right now. And for some, you could be wondering, like, what are you even doing? Like, you don't actually understand this person. You don't understand their actions, their motives. But I'm going to tell you, they're just in their own world. They're doing this for them. And they are apologetic if you are affected in any type of way. They don't necessarily want to apologize, actually, for the state that they are in, because this is for them. I just want you to know, please don't take it personally. This has nothing to do with you. This is everything to do with them. So that is their current energies. So we're going to see what they are not telling you. I hope that's more straight. I may not show you all the cards. I'm just going to be flowing as the messages come, because that is what the energy is calling for. What is group 1 not telling? Oh, sorry. You may, Freudian slip, you may not be telling them something as well. You may have something like buried inside that you wish you could tell them or that you want to tell them. But what is group 1's person not telling group 1? Oh, they're reflecting on their actions. They are, that's something that you don't know, that even though they're kind of off in their own little world, they are reflecting on the actions that they had within this connection. Oh, they hurt. I have so much healing. Oh, I'm really about to cry right now. Channeling. Oh boy. Okay. I have so much hurt. I have a lot of anger. I even have resentment. And this isn't towards you, but I hold these things. And they said they console me. A part of them has a hard time letting this go. A part of them doesn't want to let this go. This pain may not even have been initiated by you. This pain may have nothing to do with you, but it has affected you. And they are saying that this is what they need to heal and they want to heal, and they may be a little reckless right now while in doing so. And I just heard damage control. That distance that is between you and this person, that is within this connection, this is damage control. In part by spirit, but also by them. They feel or have seen that there's ways of their behavior, ways that they have acted within this connection that has hurt you, or that could eventually, I'm being shown, it could eventually really hurt you. Like, it could F your shit up, okay? And they don't want to do that to you. They know they could do that to you, or the situations that they are in, or the things that they are doing could be very, very toxic and or damaging to the journey that you're on right now. Oh, I just heard I romanticize about you. I fantasize about you. They could be like a charmer. I just heard like a snake's tongue. So some of their actions, the things that they have said, their romantic gestures and actions towards you, they feel like you might not even trust their intentions anymore. You might not trust their romantic advances. They are still attracted to you. They hold a lot of attraction for you, a lot of admiration. They may even be spying on you, and they just like check you out. I feel like they have something to say to you that may hold a lot of compassion or love. These words they haven't told you yet. They may be waiting for the right moment to approach you. No, they're telling me I have to be grounded for this. Like, they have to prepare for this, or they are preparing to tell you something, whether that be an apology, an extension of their love, their care, their compassion, to show you, to tell you even how much they value you, respect you, I just heard. They have a lot of respect. They feel like some of this came on recklessly. Some of their romantic gestures or actions may have been a little reckless or have been seen a little reckless by you. And again, they just want to protect you from that, but they also want to express these things to you. Yeah, I just heard I'm putting my career first. I have to put me first. I have to put my goals, my ambitions, my dreams. They may really want to either move up in their career, have an advancement within their workspace, or go off into their own type of work. This is definitely giving me entrepreneurial energy. Wow, strong, determined. They're not going to let anybody step in the way of that, okay? If anything, anybody, not just you, anybody comes in the way of their work, and I just heard like clouding their judgment, they may even not be talking to you because they don't want to cloud their judgment. They want to have a clear head. They want to, I just heard clear thinking. And with the King of Wands, that is somebody who looks at the bigger picture. They plan for the bigger picture. They want the best for the bigger picture, so they're going to move in the way that is best for them in the end. This isn't in a malicious way. It's not meant with malicious intent. It could affect others around them. They are acknowledging that. But that's where courage kind of comes in with this person, because it's like they may have been told by somebody else, you can't do that. I don't want you to do that. And it's like they have this opportunity now to do something, and they're taking it. And that's something that they haven't expressed to you. They may actually want to express this to you. If you are not in much contact with this person right now, I feel like they do want to express their future plans. They want you to understand that. That is part of like an apology or them expressing this care and compassion. It's like, yeah, I distanced myself. I did this, I did that, but this is why. And their career and the bigger picture type of thinking is a part of this. What is Group 1's person not telling them? What is Group 1's person not telling them? You give them a lot of strength. You actually give them a lot of courage and support, and they want to keep that support. They really love your fun side, your flirty side, your softer side, because that's a receptive energy. They may also really like your smile and how, I don't know if you were ever around them where they kind of sat back. Oh, so emotional. Where they were sitting back and you kind of flaunted. You were in your own space though. You weren't meaning to flaunt, and they were just like, oh yes, honey. They were praising you in that moment. They were loving your spirit, loving your light. They really love that part of you that can be free, that can go off on your own and express. And you are so beautiful in that space. I really want you to know that. And to many people, they're acknowledging that many people were watching you, or many people see you do this. And it is so beautiful and natural. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I'm so emotional right now. I feel like they have so many emotions for you that they don't tell you about. They have not told you the depth that they feel towards you. I don't know if it would necessarily step into the pool of love, like a deep romantic love. They may love you and hold love for you. You may not have known them for like years and years is kind of the energy. They may be a newer romantic relationship if that resonates with you. What is Group 1's person not telling them? I feel like I need to also bring up their intentions after this. I'm going to pull one more card, and then we're going to actually go into their intentions. They are telling me that they have not told you their intentions. That's what that's what they're hiding from you, excuse me. And I feel like they don't want to hide that, as that slip came out. They don't want to hide their intentions. They want to be very clear with you because something was not clear as far as their intentions goes. What is Group 1's person not telling them? They miss you. Oh, look what came out. Oh, they miss you. The Ace of Cups and the Hangman in reverse. And I just heard time will tell, and time has really been telling them a lot. Okay? It really helps give them clarity within this connection, for this connection. It helped them figure out what they want for themselves, what they want for this connection, and that they still want you. In many, many ways, sexually came up again. They really miss your touch, your warmth, but they want you in their life to any capacity, at any capacity that they can. They still want to keep you. With the distance, you may feel like they don't want anything to do with you. And they regret, I just heard, I regret that decision. possibly the decision not to actually explain these things, the distance and such. But I feel like time is going to come with this hangman because it is in reverse. If the hangman was upright, that would be the intentional pause, figuring these things out, letting everything in life unfold in front of them and for them. And here I'm being shown they have figured it out. They know a lot more than they did before. I feel too, something you said or did helped them figure this out as well. That could have been what created the space between you two, or even more space. I feel like, well, now I'm way over here. Again, they're acknowledging that you gave them a lot to think about, and they want to move to everybody's best interest. So even the separation or the space that they are currently experiencing with you in this connection, that is intentional. And they feel that that is also going to best serve this connection moving forward. So now I'm going to take a look at their intentions moving forward. And then we are going to finish your reading with some advice. What is Group 1's intentions moving forward? Group 1's intentions, excuse me. Group 1's person's intentions. Was there a card flipped? Group 1's person's... There was. The Fool and the Chariot. Yeah, okay. Spirit's saying I have to take this. Yeah, they don't want to take immature action. They don't want to take risks. They want everything to be calculated. They don't want to jump the gun, is what it feels like. But they also want to make sure that you are in the right space. It feels like they're even trying to create this space for you too. Whether that's for your healing. I feel like some of you, if they come in too quick, they may be like tapping into your energy, or they're just really playing it safe. And they feel if they come in too quick, you may still be heated. You may still want an argument. You may have like some hurtful things to say. They want to make sure that you too are grounded before they make emotions forward towards you. They don't want to come off as a fool. They don't want to look immature, and they don't want to act immature. They know it's a serious situation when it comes to you. I'm going to tell you that. It's like, I already know not to mess with them. Like, they feel if you get mad, like, you kind of scare them. You intimidate them. And they don't want your wrath, okay? So that is part of their intentions moving forward. I just heard soul tribe as well. They may feel that you are part of their soul tribe, and they don't want to lose that. They don't want to hurt you. They don't want to disrespect you. They don't want to jeopardize whatever part of the connection, whatever lasting connection that you have right now. They really don't want to jeopardize that. I really want to make that clear, because they're like, please tell them, like, I don't want to lose them. What are their intentions moving forward? I just heard Katie Lane. Their name could start with a K. Their name could start with an L. They could have like 2 first names, or their name is really like particular or really stands out. It's different. Oh, they fear rejection. Ooh. A part of them had to let you go, and they feel rejection. A part of your success is upsetting them, and it's not in like a bitter way. Like, they're not mad at you about it, but it does trigger something within them that really upsets them, that makes them sense this feeling of a loss, or they feel that you moved on real quick. Can you see these cards? Maybe you can see them better like this. But if you are somebody who has moved on really quick from this person, and that you made it obvious, maybe you're with somebody else right now, or you're hanging out with other people and they have seen you with like a group of people, I'm being shown that they may not move forward towards you. Their intentions may be to leave you in your peace because they see that you're happy. In their perspective, in their mind, you are happy, you're doing better off without them. In general, they see that you do better off without them, and that does upset them. So they have kept their words, this apology, this love letter of, I just heard of concerns even. Maybe they have concerns and they didn't actually voice these things to you. It feels like an abrupt stop. There were things left unsaid. And so they're holding this cup for you, and yet acknowledging the loss that is there currently. And you are just shining. For some, they could take this like personally, but know that that's like a them thing again. Don't let anybody else's actions, I want to say this, please don't allow other people's actions, their words, even their intentions to be a reflection of anything that really has to do with you, because we all move from our own wounds, from our own perceptions, from our own perspectives, from our own morals. I feel like that morals has something to do with this, and we all have different ways of connecting with people and even different visions for the future. Okay. And we're all on our own journey. This is, a personal soul journey. So it has nothing to do with anybody else. Okay. So please just understand and acknowledge that as well, especially with this person. Any of their actions has nothing to do with you. This is a them thing. And like I said, they have some healing to do. So their wounds could really affect and damage, I just heard, this connection. And I want you to understand that as well. And that is something that they're not acknowledging. For some, they're not acknowledging that. They're kind of running off, being a little open, just trying to make new connections and distract themselves in that way. But for others, they do acknowledge that, and they're just not telling you, but that is something that they want to tell you. I heard as well, they're trying to break the mold of their life, the mold of the mundane, the mold, like, they're really a different person probably. They probably do stand out. They themselves probably break a lot of molds, stereotypes, like, you think I'm this person, you wait and watch. Like, you don't even know me. And that is also what they're saying too. You don't know my full self. You don't know my full truth. And I don't feel that has anything to do with you again. Even that's not your fault that you don't know this person. Some of their defense mechanisms or ways that they can cope can isolate themselves from others. And this may have affected you in this connection. But they want to break that mold. They're acknowledging toxic parts of themselves or parts of themselves that can be damaging within their connections. And they want to break their own mold and behaviors, even if their actions currently aren't reflecting that. That in the future, that's what they want to do. They want to heal. They want healing within this connection. They want you to see them as somebody mature, capable, on top of their stuff, strong-willed, and powerful within their own reality. And somebody actually that is receptive and wants you with them. That keeps coming through. I want you with me. Whether that's platonic or romantic. They still want you in their life to some capacity, or they still want this peace within the connection, even if you no longer will see them much in the future. And if that's not the case, their work is going to keep them kind of distant, but they want you to understand that has nothing to do, with you. This is what I have to do for me, and I need to express this to you because I do want peace. I want healing. I want resolution. I don't want you to feel betrayed. Oh goodness. For some, they're saying, I want to take the swords out of your back because you feel that I placed them there. You feel betrayed by me, taken advantage of for some. They want to really resolve this and mend it to any degree that you will allow them into. Any advice moving forward? Okay, so Spirit wants me to actually go to advice. I am going to pull one more card, but we are going to get advice. Yeah. Okay, so it was a repeating message anyway. And that's telling me that this is something they're working on. This may take some time. I just heard like within the week, or it could take weeks. They are taking this intentional pause to gain clarity, to elevate themselves financially or some way materially. I feel like they have a lot of projects and things in motions, and that needs their attention and focus as well. And so that's all happening within this intentional pause and space that they are creating. Now we are going to get some advice for you moving forward with these affirmation cards. On the front of this, it says, be you, do you, for you. And it's really highlighting, do you, boo. Do you. If you feel if you feel like you need to just keep that safe space for your own healing, to compose yourself or whatever, do it. Spirit wants you to know. I feel like you need space from a lot of people, perhaps, but especially from this person. Advice moving forward for precious group 1. You are precious. Spirit wants you to know you're so precious. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Do not put anyone else, and I want to say like beneath you. So be careful of your ego while you heal, or while this space is happening for you in this connection. Be careful of your ego, but do not bring yourself down to a level that you know is beneath you, is beneath your worth, okay? Stand firm in your worth and who you are. Do not lower yourself for anybody. Don't lower your standards. I heard specifically, do not lower your standards. Let people rise to meet you. You are too strong, okay? So your card says, I am deeply loved by the universe. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel like tingles up my spine. There's so much happening for you. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. So you have a lot of things happening for you. The universe, okay, spirit, God, your guides, whoever you are connected to, whatever you are connected to, even yourself, your highest self, if that is as far as you go, I want you to know there's things, the energy is building in the background, and you may feel this. If you are intuitive, you probably feel all these changes and different things happening, and it's like, I don't even know where I'm going. Keep yourself centered. Keep yourself in the middle, okay? Focus on you, your peace, and again, don't stoop to anyone else's level, because there's a lot of things happening in the works, and I feel like time. So this could take a lot of time in your own personal life. This is what's coming through. That you are going through cycles and changes, and this may take some time. This may take some months. 3 months also came to mind. That may be something impactful for you in 3 months. Advice moving forward, be in your flow state. Flow with these energies. Ooh, I really want to say too, because even if they're like negative energies or emotions, not to guard yourself from them. I feel like some of you may be scared to be in the flow state with negative emotions. But you know what you can do with negative emotions? You can alchemize these. You can make these negative emotions into something beautiful, into something productive for yourself. Use that as fuel and fire to everything sorry, I'm channeling. To everything that you're building and doing for yourself right now. If it's a negative emotion, light your freaking torch with it. And move forward and do something good and well for yourself with that emotion. I feel like there's a lot of things you could put that energy into. So it doesn't need to sit there and stagnate, and it may even help you process. Once you get in that flow state, you can better easily process your emotions and these energies that you feel around you, even with people. I feel like you need to cut cords, because I feel like people are really grabbing your attention. Maybe negative attachments. You may have some negative energies around you, or energy vampires. It could just be that. Do a cleansing. I want to say ritual. Some of you may have your own type of rituals. Spirit is advising you to cleanse yourself and protect yourself in that way of negative attachments, negative energies. This could simply be knowing who is worth your time and energy, and releasing those who aren't. Releasing those who are taking more than they need to, who are demanding your time and energy right now, because you need to focus on yourself and you need to be in the center of your own world. I just got chills. Be in the center of your own world right now and allow this person to rise to meet you. If they are coming back at all, or if they are going to be progressing forward towards you, because we all have free will, this is their intentions to make things right and make peace. But we all have free will. This may take some time on their part. Don't worry about the timing. Worry about your own timing. Worry about the own things that you have going on right now. You are deeply loved by the universe again, and so many things are building for you, and this is all happening for you, not towards you, not to you. You are in a safe space, safer than you think or may feel at times. But listen to your intuition. Tap in with your own energies in this beautiful flow state that I feel is just calling and begging for you to be there. That is all I see in the cards for you today. If you would like to see more readings from me, definitely subscribe and join the tribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Hello. If you chose Woodsman, sorry if you can't see this. I think you can see the cards better when they're near me versus like, can you see? You can see a little bit. Anyway, if you chose Woodsman, you were group 2, and this is your reading. Excuse me if I'm a little discombobulated, seemingly, or all over the place. I am flowing today. The energy is really just calling for it. And we are going to find out what your person isn't telling you. Group 1's reading, I just got to say, that was beautiful. I needed it. It's not all gloom and doom, so we're going to keep these positive energies flowing today. But I pulled this card with the intention of finding out your person's current energies. So you know whether this reading is your person or not as well. And then if this doesn't resonate with you, your person, then you can go back and click another group to see which one is the best fit. But with this card, it's really confusing me. And you may even be confused of this person. Maybe that's what's coming through. Like, I just don't. Well, that's them, though, too. You may be mirroring each other. I feel like it's on both ends. This person may confuse you. The connection may confuse you. This person themselves are in a very confused state. What I'm being shown, too, I feel like they're telling me they're taking the brunt of it. Whatever that may mean. Like, within this connection, they're actually taking the brunt of it. They feel it. They feel a lot of weight. Like, it's the weight of the world on them right now. That's the energy and space they're in. And they're really having to try, and they feel like they're giving up in some aspects or to some degree. Maybe they had to either put this connection on the back burner, put their work and other obligations at a higher priority, or that is just really weighing them down. I don't feel like they want to be seen right now. They may have ghosted you, or they're really just like in their own lane. I don't feel like they want to be seen by many people right now. They're really reflective. I don't feel like they want to see much. They may even be like off their phone a lot. If they would go on their phone or in public, they would rather have tunnel vision. Some things that they see may upset them. It may either make them feel like they're left out, remind them of the things that they aren't progressing in, or the ways that they are not progressing. It could also just make them feel like they have to work so much harder, or they do feel like they have to work so much harder than other people. Specifically you, with this being in the connection here. They may feel like they have to work harder than you to achieve. Whew. Okay, so that is their current energy. Now we are going to see what they are not telling you. What is group 2's person not telling them? I just feel like this mic is right up in my eyeball. And it didn't feel like that in the first reading. It feels like you are somebody that they can't get off their mind, or you are somebody that they're constantly seeing now or being shown, or for some reason you keep coming to the forefront. For some, somebody could be blaming you for something. And so it's like a splinter in my eye. Like, it may hurt them to see you. Odd messages. I feel like they need to heal their heart space. They may even be going through either a breakup, or if they are in a relationship, I feel like there's a separation or really like bad times. It's a lot that's going on. They're struggling. They need to heal their heart space. In general, they are trying to heal their heart space, whether they're single or not. They may even be very selective of who they spend their time with. This group 2's person not telling group 2. They also said, I have changed. They want you to know that they have changed a lot. They're like, I don't even know if you would recognize me. But they also feel too that they're not even sure they would recognize you. They may have to relearn you. Or that's to say, that they are so detached from you that you don't really know this person, or they feel they don't really know you. They see that you have depths, layers. It's heard like layers like an onion. They might like Shrek, or Shrek may have something to do with this connection, or they feel like that big ogre. Like, I just heard like this big, stupid, ugly ogre. Oh my goodness. They are not very good to themselves in their head. They may beat themselves up. Or within this connection, they may feel like they did something stupid. They feel that you might look at them as immature, as if some of their actions may be immature or stupid. Like, you probably shouldn't have did that. That's kind of the energy of it. But with the Five of Cups coming out in reverse, they are working on their healing, their understanding of self, their understanding of things that could have affected this connection. There's a loss within this connection where they don't even know if they're ever going to see you. I just want you to know, they want to see you. They feel like they may have missed an opportunity with you. Like it's dead and gone, and that's something they learn to accept, but they do look back on. There is this energy of like reminiscing, and it's like hopeful, wishful thinking. Like, is that opportunity still there? Is that just in my fantasies? Maybe I can just... Sometimes they kind of fall back into that energy and that space of the potential of seeing you again, if they're not seeing you, of the potential of healing this connection. And then like, what could happen then after? They are acknowledging the ways that their behaviors may have affected this connection, the ways that their ego specifically might have. It's either their ego, possibly their self-image, because they may doubt themselves. And then in that space of doubting themselves, they could do things that are kind of risky or at the expense of other people. And they're acknowledging this. Also acknowledging how that of themselves could have affected their insecurities, could have caused a lot of arguments. For some, they feel like you have left them and you may be doing better than them. That message came through in your oracle as well. If you had left them, they feel that you are doing better than them. And that's something that it bothers them. For some, it's because they want to be a part of that. They wanted to be a part of your journey. They wanted to feel special. You made them feel really special, okay? Anybody who is near you, anybody who is in your presence is going to feel special. They're going to be like feeling charmed. They're going to feel possibly like arm candy, or you are the arm candy to them. So take that as it resonates. Somebody could be saying something in their ear. This could be their own voice or the voice of someone else. If it's the voice of someone else, you may know this, you may not know this. Somebody could be saying things in their freaking ear, and it's keeping them at a distance from you. It is really effing up their self-esteem. This person is tearing them down. Like they're trying to F up their self-esteem so that they don't come back to you, so that they feel less than, so that they don't feel worthy of you, of anyone else but that person. That's toxic. No, cut them out. They feel so weak right now. This person's just beating them down. For others, this could be voice of self-doubt. You're not good enough for this person. You have to be at a level of certain success, achievement. This person also could feel like they need to be at a space in their life where they're so set that they have passive income. And that passive income is allowing the time and space to then see you or to make this connection better. They definitely want to see you. They want to spend physical time with you. They're emphasizing the amount of physical time that they're not having with you. And that's something that they want. But either their thoughts or somebody else is really keeping them separate from you. And if it is their thoughts, again, they're trying to achieve. They're taking these thoughts, turning into positive action. Any negative thoughts, negative internal dialogue, or any conflicting energies between you two. It's like there's limited capacity here. And if that is the case, they are trying to build themselves and work on themselves and get in that space, again, where they're then creating more space for you. because I feel like there's probably not much room in general. They don't have energy for many people. What is group two's person not telling them? Yeah. Aw. They're trying to regain their strength, their courage. They're trying to heal a lot of things. They feel like a little lamb with this strength card and this lamb here. You also are somebody who could make them feel really protected. They could feel healed in your presence. They could feel like you provide a lot for them, whether that be like you build a home, they feel like a sense of home with you, or you give them something like materially that makes them feel secure then. Something they are not telling you. I just heard, I was a wolf in sheep's clothing. My intentions weren't clear. Listen, that kindness and love that I extended towards you, that was me. But that kind of sly, sneaky stuff I did too, that was me too. And that was me trying to understand myself. I didn't mean to lash out for some. I didn't mean to... for some, they feel like they kind of scared you away. This could have been, again, with their risky behavior. They may feel like that kind of scares you away, or they're wondering if it does. They may feel, or they may be just a little more timid around you, or that they have to be a little more docile is the word that came through. They have to approach you differently. Their ego is so strong. It could take that lamb, that innocent part of them, and stomp on it. I just see like the lion crushing that lamb's head. And it's a protection mechanism, I feel, as well. If they feel betrayed, if they feel like you are going to leave them first, like their ego really takes over to protect them in a lot of situations. And they also could use their charm as a manipulation. If they have done this to you, they use their charm in a manipulative way. They do want to apologize for this, and they want to express how that was them trying to heal and learn themselves. They were in the process of learning themselves in some way, and you seem to be collateral, if that message resonates with you. For others, they don't want their risky behavior to be seen or taken as a manipulation. If that resonates with you, they're saying I'm not even using my charm and the things that I say, the compassion or the softness that I have towards you. That's not me trying to manipulate you. They don't want the way they are to be misconstrued by you. There's a real sensual, like sexual, like side to them. They could be just a really sensual person, but fierce. Their energy is strong. Their presence is strong. And this can be misconstrued at times. This could be misunderstood at times. And then they feel that their innocence could be diminished or not trusted. Person two's, what are they not telling them? They are working towards their success. They've learned a lot, whether that be within the time that you have known them, if there is any space in between you two. I feel like a whole life could have been happening for this person, and they learned a lot. And ultimately, they're acknowledging how, I just heard, it led to your success. For some, them, like I just heard, disappearing, them leaving could have led you to a lot of success, and they're acknowledging that. And that kind of hurts them. That's something that they had to heal again. They don't want to actually have, and I just heard, this envious energy with you. They don't want their shadow aspects to scare you, to wound you, to harm you in any way, shape, or form. I do get this like protective energy. It's like they're protecting you from themselves to some degree. And it's all for the betterment of this connection in the end. This is what's actually going to help my happiness. This is what's actually going to help your happiness. You can do you. And I see you doing you, and I celebrate you. I praise you. You were doing so well for yourself. That's how they see it. You're doing so well. Why would you even need me? I just heard this person's an enigma. Again, with the layers, like, what? This person, I feel like they have so much to say, and they're not saying anything. It's even hard to channel. It's hard to come through. But as I did for group 1, I'm actually going to now find out what their intentions are moving forward. What is group 2's person's intentions moving forward, Spirit? What are their intentions moving forward? If this person isn't in contact with you right now, honestly, it's either another party, another person keeping you two at a distance. They don't want that to like harm you. It's really, they're going through some stuff. Or it's that they really just don't have energy for many people. Their social capacity is very limited. They could be healing through something and working on the things that are best for them right now, trying to be more compassionate to themselves, more calm. They're trying to slow their world down a little bit. I feel like it needs slowed down. Readjusted, I just heard. Things are readjusting. So, what are their intentions moving forward? Sheesh. Oh my gosh, did you see that? That came flying out. The Ace of Cups. This could be a renewing of the connection. Their intentions then would be to renew the connection, offer this. I feel like they want to be more seen by you as well. A message came through where this person wants to like either creep up on you. It's like they're in your energy. If you don't think this person is within your energy or seeing you in some way, they are. They could be spying on you again. I think I had that message come through already. They could be spying on you. They are in your energy. They are in like your presence, like an online presence. If you have like open accounts, they do spy on you. And it's like they're waiting for a chance to be more seen by you, to come towards you. And when they would then, they want you to know that I just heard like, I have nothing but light and love for you. But there is a bit of jealousy and bitterness behind this. Again, this is a them thing. That's the ego. I feel like if they compare themselves to people, their ego kind of gets in the way and it could make them feel envious or jealous of, not that they want to be anybody else. Not that they even care what anybody else has or is doing necessarily. It's just like, why can't I do the things I want to do? Why am I, where I am right now? But they do want you to know that they have love for you. They have light for you. They really want to be seen by you. You make them feel special. They feel they feel special in your presence. For some, you may have a lot of fans, or you may have a lot of people who admire you, and they are just a part of that collective is what they're telling me. I'm just one of the many. But I want you to see me. That's the only person in this card. There's a bunch of cups, but you see them. They really want to be seen by you. They want their presence to be more known by you. That's their intentions moving forward. And I just heard in time. For some, this could take a little bit of time. But they're there. They're keeping up on you. They see you. You may charm them from afar. You also got the Star card. They are manifesting this. They are like hoping. They're planning. I feel this build of energy. They're really manifesting this. If you had planned to see each other and stuff didn't work out, maybe they pulled back. Something changed within your connection. And again, they're trying to just get their world right so that they could be right for you. They really feel they need to be right for you before they approach you. But they're manifesting this and they're doing it with positive intentions. I feel like they have to block out the outside world to do this as well. Or if this is somebody else within this connection or somebody in their ear, they're disregarding what that person says or what that person feels. They may fantasize about you. They may fantasize like, I'm being shown somebody nagging him, blah, 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 and this person's just in their happy space thinking about, when I see this person, like, oh, this person, group 2, like you may be this guilty pleasure and escape for this person. They could go in their own world and bubble and thrive on these hopes, these wishes, or these fantasies that they build with such positive intentions behind it, creating happy spaces with you in it. And again, that could be their intentions moving forward, to create those safe, happy spaces with you in it. Disregarding that person, disregarding anybody else's opinions. They don't want a bunch of people's opinions in the situation, or they don't want you to be worried about anybody else's opinion, especially if and I just heard like risky business. Their actions and things can be a little risky at times. They don't want you to feel like you can't approach them, that you can't actually have this safe space with them, to have like all these experiences with them. I was told they're really trying to mold and change and shape their reality. They want peace within this connection, peace within themselves, peace within their world. I feel like they have to release somebody just to get that peace. This could also speak on them really sticking to themselves right now to obtain this balance and peace. And I just heard alchemy. They're really alchemizing right now in this space. They're changing their energy. And I just heard to match your vibration. This person is trying to rise in a lot of ways. And a lot of these ways is to manifest you. Balancing these energies of myself and my circumstances to align with you, to align with a higher purpose within this connection. They said, I already know my purpose. I'm working on it. They are doing like big things for themselves, and this connection is separate from that. They want this connection to be separate from that. They're going to balance all that out so that they can be right for you, so that their world can be peaceful and you don't feel triggered in it for some, that you won't feel like you're going to be harmed in any way, shape, or form with anything that they could have going on in their life. They don't want you to have to worry about other people. And for some, this could be like a three-way situation, excuse me, a three-party situation where they don't want you to feel like anybody else is in the picture. They're saying, it's just me. I'm here. Notice me. There's nobody else around me. They want you to know that their intentions are pure, and they want to be able to create that space where it's very obvious, and they can show you with their actions that you don't have anything to worry about. They're saying right now it's just like energy. Right now it's only what you think is going on, what you perceive the situation to be. And I'm changing all of that. They're saying I'm changing all of that. I'm changing so much right now. They also don't want you to see some of these changes. They may not want anybody to see what they're going through or the things that they are changing just yet. There may be like some bold move that expresses this in some way, or that then you can see the changes that are happening. Choose person's intentions. The Queen of Cups. Oh, they want to express so much care for you and affection and love. If you were in a relationship with this person, they miss and think about like your cuddles and those really like intimate, cozy times. Like it was just you and them. It was just you and them. Oh my goodness. Oh, you make them feel a lot of things. And if it's your admiration that they feel, if you give them attention and they feel like all this admiration and they feel flattered by you, it's like they're showing me that they want that time and space to return the favor. That was quite an image. I just saw very specifically that for some, this is a sexual message. So if you are not 18 plus, possibly tune out. But they want to go down. I think that's just in general. Let me be real. That's just in general. Stop it. Oh my goodness. Sorry, this is not type of reading. They want to return favors. I'll just say that. They want to show you through their actions, how much they care for you, how much they feel for you, what they feel for you, how much they admire you. In all of the ways that you make them feel special, seen and heard, I just heard, that they want to return that to you. Like, look, they weren't able to actually fully express that to you. It's either they didn't take the opportunity when they had it, or they just didn't have the full chance to do that, and they really want to do that for you. So their intentions moving forward to find the time and the space to do that. And I feel like you too will need that intimate time. You're going to have to go away from people or something to be able to have that space. Whether you're hanging out. Sorry, I thought another card was attached. Whether you're hanging out and then you go off into a room. I just see like a hotel room for some, but then you go off in your own space together. And then they're really going to be able to express what they feel, especially like affectionate wise. They may be a little more like touchy. They may get real intimate and close with you. And for some, they definitely want it to go to the next level and then down some. But anyway, now we're going to get some advice moving forward. Oh, you little sly devils. And I feel too, like, that's another thing. Like about their sexuality or their sensuality regarding you wondering if it's with pure intentions towards them. That's why they don't want that to be tainted within this connection, because they want to be able to express that to you and you take it seriously and genuinely. Advice for group 2 moving forward. I just want to say, like, protect your flower for some of you. Maybe advice is to move slow with this person. They could be very sensitive or fragile when you, I just feel like for some, if you are meeting this person for the first time, they are a sensitive type of person. They could be like fragile, or you could see that could just be how you will see them. And if that's the case, Spirit is advising you to just take your time with this person. I feel like once they feel that you are trying to get them know them more, that they're going to soften and they're going to open up more. They're going to be a lot more expressive. You're going to learn a lot more about this person. And here with the layers, I don't know if you can even see this, but the flower petals, there's layers here. And again, there's layers to this person, and they need to feel safe to open up. They need to know that there is a safe space. And if this person was in a relationship with you, if you were in a relationship with this person, they're going to come on real timid, and they want to make sure that the space is safe, that you feel safe. So it's going to take a little more time, and there's going to be like layers to the evolution, leading them to be a little more expressive. But this card says, I release all negative thoughts of the past and all worries about the future. I feel like this person is renewing themselves. They're becoming something. They're becoming something, they feel. That's what they're telling me. I'm becoming something. For some, they're really deep in shadow work. And so you would need to be patient with this person. Allow that safe space and time for this person. Okay, so there was a message, and I feel like some of you don't want to hear this. Some of you might not necessarily like or appreciate this person in some ways. Spirit is trying to say, allow that safe space to hear them out, because it's showing me using your compassion, leading with your compassion with this person, and allow for a safe space to be receptive. And again, with that message coming through, like, protect your flower, you can protect yourself. If you feel like you need to protect yourself from this person, keep healthy boundaries where healthy boundaries need placed, and just take motions slow if you want any progression with this person. But in general, lead with compassion when regarding this person. They've really been through a lot, and I feel like you're going to see them. It just keeps coming up. And if that time does come for you, when you see this person, please lead with your compassion. Allow for softness and reciprocity in that way. And always know, too, that you do have a choice. There's always a path you can choose. And you do have a path. I feel like moving forward, because I feel like you're going to see them, whether it's planned or not. Or it's when they contact you. Like, they're going to come in contact where you're actually going to see them more and be like, wow, like, you're here, because they are in your energy and space. But moving forward, there's like a decision I see. And you can, one future, you keep them. The other future, you don't. So you have a choice coming up too, I feel. That's a message. Or it's a choice to move forward, to see them or not. But there is a choice that's coming up here. And keep your healthy boundaries where you need your boundaries, but lead with compassion and allow for a safe space moving forward. So that is all I see in the cards for you today. I really hope these messages were easily absorbed and came through clearly for you. If you would like to see more videos from me, please subscribe and join the little tribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Hello. If you chose this card, I'm sorry, I think you can see it more clear when it's back here with me. If you chose this card, Greed, you are group 3, and this is your reading. If I am a little all over the place, I really just needed to be in my flow state. Spirit has really been calling me to just like release and be in the energies and do all types of things. So this is a free flow reading, but we're here to see what your person is not telling you. We're going to start with your oracle card here, and this was pulled with the intent of your person's current energies. I just want to say too, so it was greed, and then at a time when it flipped to indulgence and ignorance, those all stuck out to me. some of their actions you could feel are greedy. You may feel that they kind of have a toxic behavior. They're indulging in either toxic ways or their actions. I don't know if they're matching their intention. Excuse me, I'm channeling. When I channel, I will stutter, mumble, and jumble up my words. So if you hear that, see that, that's what's happening. Messages are coming through. But I feel like their actions may not match their intentions. You could see them as being greedy. Maybe they're not giving you enough attention. You want more of their attention. So whatever they're doing right now, you could feel is neglecting their connection, misleading, or as if they are being greedy. And I can't get over the fact that this woman here, I don't think you'll be able to see. I don't know if you can see this woman here, but her boobs are out. She's wearing a dress, but her boobs are just flat out. So this person may be kind of exposing themselves in ways that you feel is greedy, is misleading. It's like a toxic behavior of yours. You could take that as a toxic behavior of theirs. But honestly, the fall of civilization, they don't care. I don't mean that in a way to upset anybody. I am just saying, in their world and right of things, it's like, it's my body. So if this is regarding their body and what they're doing with their body, they don't care what anybody else thinks. They don't care about anybody else's opinions. They feel free. And they're showing, it's like they're showing the world, I'm free. I'm free to be me, biatch. Like that's the energy they have. But anyway, so that could make you feel like they don't have like pure intentions, the right intentions. They could be losing people even, or they could have left an environment or a situation that it's like it was already crumbling and falling anyway. And that in itself is helping them then be free. It's like, now I don't even have to do half the things I was doing. Like, I'm free now. I don't even have to freaking worry about it. It could be like leaving a social group. It's like people who didn't understand them anyway. It's like they weren't my honest friends anyway. So why do I need to be there? I don't. And I'm leaving. Oh my. So if that resonates with you, then this is your reading. I need to ground my energy. Oh my gosh. My skin is buzzing. Their life may be hectic. Your life may be hectic. So many people try and talk to this person. I'm going to tell you, or you are continuously reaching out. It's like even energetically, you may be like texting them a lot and they're not responding to you. And for them, that's just because a lot of people try and talk to them, if that resonates with you. And it's like, it's too much. It's too much. That's all they're saying. Like, they're buzzing with anxiety right now because a lot of people are trying to get their attention. Now we're going to see what your person is not telling you. What is Group 3's person not telling Group 3? I heard misleading again. Yeah, and the Moon card came up. Some of their intentions aren't coming across clear, or they're not being very honest with you about some of their intentions, or some of their actions. They're not even trying to show you some of what they're doing right now. And so that could come on as misleading. You could feel like there is information being hidden from you, hidden from view. They may be doing things behind closed doors. This could regard their business, their stability, the way that they provide for themselves and others as well. I just heard action oriented. They're being very strategic. The things that they show you, they're being very strategic or very calculated with their actions, the things that they say, the things that they do, the things that they present to other people. And if they have a platform in some way, they're being very calculated and possibly too then strategic about what they show other people, how they present themselves right now. They kind of want to be like a little mystery right now because they're working on some things, is what it feels like. And this is regarding their stability in their foundations, especially if they left something, if they left a social group, if they left an environment, they're rebuilding foundations somewhere else, and they don't want other people to know about it. They don't want other people to know their next move. They don't want other people to know what they're working on necessarily. They want it to be a safe, creative space, or just a safe space in general. I am doing this for me. This is my safe space. I just heard for some, they're putting up walls. You could feel this even, that they were putting up walls against you. If that message resonates with you, they're not doing this to you alone. They're doing it to everybody. It's like in their world. They could be really defensive. They could be really defensive about their new foundations. They could be really protective. They could be really protective of these new foundations, and that's why they're not letting people know, they're being very calculated. So I'd be even surprised if it would like specify in this reading, because they don't want anybody to know. The Eight of Swords came up. Okay, for some they're saying stop poking, stop prying, stop prodding. Somebody is trying to get information that they don't need to know. If that resonates with you, it's because the information that could be used against them. It could either damage their foundations, it could even ruin the plans for the future that they have. For others, they're saying, I have a hard time telling you things. And again, with other people, too many people want my energy, too many people want my attention. I literally don't have it in me. Don't you understand? Sorry, channel message from your person. I don't have it in me to fight a battle that is not mine. I don't have it in me to live up to other people's expectations, to be what you want me to be, to like say the things that make you feel good and happy. I don't have it in me right now because I need to work on these foundations, and I need to like make sure that I'm good, that I am stable, that I am whole and complete, they said. So communication with them could be challenging, or it could be going through cycles. Like you hear from them, you get a lot of information or a little bit of information, whatever they feel they have the capacity to share and show you, and then it stops. And then I feel like it goes nowhere else. And it could be in cycles of that repetition. Their thoughts of you could be very triggering, and they could be processing either this information, these thoughts, possibly the things that you are trying to say to them or you have said. For some, it feels like a nagging type of communication style, and it's a lot to process for them. It's like you're picking and pulling at their energy when they don't even have it. I just heard they don't want to upset you. They want to be able to communicate clearly and authentically. That came through, but I feel like they're stuck right now. They may be ignoring some of the things that you said. They don't want to talk. Your person does not want to talk. They don't want you to know information. I'm being blocked right now. What is person 3 not saying? Person 3's person not saying to person 3. Wow, that was tough. What is person 3's? Okay, so there's going to be a time to act and move. They could be under like so much stress and tension, and it's like, I have so much energy and I need to move with it. They have a sense of direction, I want to say as well too, and they're moving in that one direction. So if it's away from you, it's intentional. If it's towards you, it's intentional. But this could also, again, be speaking on their career, this new career path, this new foundation that they're building for themselves. This new ignited sense of direction and purpose, ambition. I just heard intuitive thinking, intuitive thoughts. That may also have to do with this career choice or this path. That could also just be saying that they are following their intuition. They're following what they feel called to and pulled towards. I just heard there's nowhere else to go but up. And it's like, that's all I want you to know. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know anything else. And this doesn't only go for them in their life. They're saying it for you too. It's like, if you are not in any communication with this person at all, it's like they're trying to gas you up for your own journey and your own success and your own businesses. If this resonates with you, they want you to know there's no other place but up. Do not get down on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your passions. Don't give up on your dreams. Okay? That's something they do want you to know. If they feel that you are like spying on them, that's what they want you to know. If they feel you may be spying on them, this is so weird. This is so weird. But if they feel that you are spying on them, even if, dang, they want you to know. Okay, sorry. So if you are somebody, I'm gonna keep it real. If you are somebody who may be malicious towards them, and they feel that you are spying on them, they are leading with love. And they are saying, I want you to do better for yourself. Do better for yourself. Okay. If this resonates with you, I am getting the message that somebody may suffer issues with their mental health, with their mental space, and they could, like I just heard, lash out. And this could be symptoms of a mental illness or an emotional like disability or something. And if this resonates with you, they are holding a space of compassion and understanding for you in this space. Because I feel, if that resonates with you, that you have done something malicious towards them and they know it. I just heard, I know it and I feel it. That they don't even need to like contact you directly. They already know. And they want to lead with love. They're going to bite their tongue and lead with love. And they want you to do better for yourself. Because you're going to feel better you're going to feel better about yourself and your life once you choose that path for yourself. I know that message could be really like heavy. That could definitely be triggering. I'm not trying to trigger you. I'm not trying to damage you. I'm not trying to hurt you. These readings are meant for everybody's well-being. They're meant with love. Okay. And this person wants to say, from a human perspective, because I feel like you probably don't get along at this point, but if that resonates with you, from a human perspective, I understand. They want you to know that. No matter how receptive you may be to this information, I understand. You can do better for yourself. They want you to know that too. You can do better for yourself. I hope you do better for yourself. I want you to do better for yourself. And there's no other way to go but up for yourself. Okay. They're like, hey, keep in your own lane. Keep in your own lane, but do good for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we can all be out here and be thriving and surviving. And that is a message for everybody, every viewer in this reading. We can all do what we need to do for ourselves and be surviving, thriving, living a healthy, happy life with healthy boundaries, healthy communication styles. Wow. This person may be some type of mentor. They may have people come to them for advice, for mentorship. They may be blocking themselves off from a lot of people right now because that's just too much right now. Their capacity it may be limited, or some people could drain them really easily. So they just need to focus on this Ace of Wands direction that they have and this foundation that they're building. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're going to get, I feel like I need other messages. I really hope you don't feel scolded. I'm not trying to scold you. I come with love too. You know, I want the best for everybody, because once we know information, we can do something well and right with it. We can do something that helps ourselves and our life moving forward. We can release the things that need to be released. Release toxicity. Whether this person is toxic, the connection is toxic, behaviors are toxic, we can release it if we choose to. Everything is a choice in this life. We're choosing the things that we're doing. We're choosing our motions forward. So, hey, in the least, if nothing else, choose you and choose love. So now we're going to move to the intentions of this person moving forward. What is your person's intentions moving forward? What is your person's intentions moving forward, Spirit? I just saw 2211. So 2s may be significant, 1s may be significant, but that also speaks on the balance moving forward, choosing which direction you want to move forward. It could be indicative of a choice moving forward, of balance and communication, I just heard, moving forward. They're releasing what's draining them, what's stopping them. They aren't going to let anybody stop them. Listen, they're in this, like, Spirit's really protecting them as well, too. And I feel like Spirit wants to protect you from some certain information as well. This isn't to harm you in any way. It's to help you in every single way that it possibly can by hiding this information from you. They are releasing possibly expectations of others. Other people may have like fantasized about them, or they kind of like, they want them to live up to some type of fantasy. This could have involved their workspace as well, keeping up this image of a fantasy. Or that's to say that you have this image imprinted on them and it's just a fantasy, it's not reality, and they are working on releasing that. That's something that I do feel they are going to carry into the future of this connection, releasing the fantasies, showing more truth and honesty of their intentions, to also let you know how much they're like juggling or of their obligations. This could also look like them releasing the things that isn't actually their obligation. They don't need to do a lot of things that they were doing in the past. That could look like manipulation for some, and for others, it's like their actions place them in a space where they can't see much or can't do much. Like they're blocked. They could be blocked online or hiding away from you. What are their intentions moving forward, Spirit? Yeah, limited to no communication. And they don't, like I said, they don't really necessarily want to be seen or heard in certain ways, especially with their new foundations that they're building. You don't need to know all the information. You don't need to know every move that I make. You don't need to, and they're speaking in general to everybody. I do want you to understand this too, please, that it's not just with you. This is with a lot of people. It's like a lot of people just want to know some stuff. They're being nosy. Even if that's not your energy, or even if it is your energy. I give you love too. But, let's be real. It's all love. But I do see them trying to keep a lot of their future plans from certain people's eyes and attention. Because they're saying a lot of people don't care anyway. They don't actually care. They don't have genuine intentions, so they don't need to know my life. They don't have genuine intentions, so they don't need to be a part of the information and a part of seeing this new world. I heard for some, they're intentionally blocking communication from a lot of people. They want to know that whoever is in this space, I just heard for some it's a sacred space. Whoever is in this space, they want to know that your intentions are pure, that you're going to take them seriously and not live off these fantasies and these expectations. It's like they're acknowledging too, because they played a role in this though, and so they're acknowledging that. And they want to right their wrongs in that way, to be like, hey, I know what I did, I know what I said, but that's not actually accurate. And so here is me and my genuineness, and I need to know that you are actually genuine and serious. And then I feel like they would kind of let you back in, or they would let you see a little more if they knew that your intentions were honest and open, even if it would hurt their feelings, or even if it's something they don't actually want to hear. Your honesty would mean more. They don't want you to put on a facade, is what they're saying. Don't put on a facade. Don't act like you're somebody you're not. Come to me correct. Come to me real. They just want real, genuine people around them right now. And their intentions with this death card here is to transform their connections, communication style especially. And again, this could speak on the cycles, the death and rebirth. Maybe when they're going through these transformations, you don't hear from them, or the communication style is weird, or you feel like they're all over the place, or you don't know what their intentions actually are, and they're just transforming. They're telling me I'm doing the best I can with what I have, but I can't give you everything, whether that be time, communication, their energy. They said it's limited, and it needs to go into the things that I'm dreaming. It needs to go into the things that I'm healing. My energy, my time, and I just heard my devotion, needs to go in the right direction, because they feel they were wasting their energy in so many ways. And they're really reshaping and reforming and going through this death and rebirth, and they're transforming. Their intentions moving forward is to be clear and honest about it, because they feel like they're not being completely honest with you about what's going on, including this transformation and everything that it's invoking within them. What are their intentions moving forward? I just heard a more lighthearted energy as well. They don't want combativeness. They don't want animosity. They want a peaceful resolution is what they want. Whether you would be accepting of that or not, whether they would communicate that or not, especially if you're not even in communication, that's just a message that their higher self is saying that you need to hear. There is no need for animosity. There is no need for tit for tat. There is no need for selfishness in ways that affect each other. You're not even the same people. You're not the same people. They want to emphasize this. You're not the same people. You're not on the same path. You don't have the same journey. So I'm focusing on my journey. You need to focus on your journey. Heal. They want you to heal a lot of things so you can progress in your own life and your own journey, and you can be your own self and express that part of you. Express the part of you that you don't have faith in. Express the part of you that I just heard rituals. For some, I don't know if you were trying to do some rituals to them or they're trying to do some rituals to you. If they are doing it to you, it's just a form of protection. Spirit saying, I got you anyway. If you were doing it towards them, Spirit saying, I got them, so you need to back up anyway. Please take that if it resonates. But they want the best for everybody and all concerned in the future moving forward. So they are trying to create this new world or realm for themselves. They're in a whole other direction. They released a lot. They're really rebuilding their world and their life, their reality, their intentions moving forward. I just heard it's to have a clean break for some. For others, they're going to have to just really show face and be honest with you, to have closure and to have peace, to feel that peace. There's something that they really need to tell you, that they just need to be honest at this point. It's like, I can't fake it anymore. I can't fake it. So their intentions moving forward is to be honest within their actions, within their words, with everything that they're doing. And I'm going to get some advice for you moving forward. This camera's going to die. Advice for group 3. I'm really sorry. I hope this reading did not feel like a lecture. There were so many heavy messages, and I do acknowledge that. You need to just be in your peace and do what you need to do for your own peace, for your own well-being moving forward, and to know and understand that they do have compassion for you, for whatever you're going through, whether you're in connection with them, whether you're talking to them, or you're not. Especially if you're not, especially if a bridge has been burned and they don't want to hear from you. They want you to know, I have compassion and understanding for you. And they want you to do better and do well and do right for yourself. Advice for group 3, Spirit. Creative energy surges through me and leads me to new and brilliant ideas. Again, that's coming through like you have a lot to offer. Okay? You have a lot to offer. They want you to shine in the ways that you shine within. Take those, bring it out into the world. They really want you to bring something out into the world that is of your own true self, that is a reflection of this true self. Because I feel like it's a mask. Like unicorns aren't actually real, but they can be. Like it's just a fantasy. Take your fantasies and make it a reality. You don't have to live in this alternate universe to feel like your world's okay or something. It's like, that's the energy. Take off the mask and be exactly who you are for you and for the betterment of your future. Use these energies and do something magical and beautiful. Use the energies that have been pulling you down, weighing you down. There's something toxic going on here. And you need to release that and freaking fly. Like, Spirit wants you to know this too. They're really urging you. I feel like you've been seeing signs. They're making it very obvious. I want to tell you, your guides have been making it very obvious to release what does not serve you anymore. Move on. It's like to greener pastures. Run through the freaking field. Spend time with nature. Take your shoes off. It's like somebody likes to show their feet in the dirt. Okay? If that message resonates with you and you're a little Wiccan or a witch, or you like to dabble with energies and alchemy and all these other things, they are saying you have something special of yourself. Do not mock anybody else. Don't try and be anybody else. Be yourself. Take off that mask. Take off that facade. Be yourself. Be exactly who you are, because you are somebody that more special than you take yourself to be. I feel like you have a lot of healing. If this resonates with you and Spirit wants you to work on that healing, keep yourself in isolation, keep yourself away from this person because energies could come back and bite you. Okay, so my camera, 30, I just saw 3838. So my camera definitely just died, but I hope it didn't cut off before the last message because I don't even remember it. But I really hope that moving forward, you can do what is in your best interest, that you can do what is right and well for you, because I do get the sense that some of you may doubt yourself at times. You may doubt your skills. You may doubt your capabilities. You may doubt what you have to offer. You may doubt, it's like feeding into insecurities that are toxic is the energy of it. And you need to release that because it's becoming toxic for you and your journey forward. Even if it's within this connection, there's insecurities that are now becoming toxic to the connection. And you're being asked to release that and to really see, not even see, it's like understand what is magical about you. You need to understand what is magical about you and be able to sit with yourself with that information, and then progress forward with that confidence. So that is all I see in the cards for you, group 3. I really hope that these messages came through clearly and were helpful for you and gave you any guidance and clarity that you did need. If you would like to see any more readings from me, please subscribe and join the little tribe, and I will see you in the next reading.